What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is Expanded Thursday, and today we're going to look at one, if not the probably the strongest deck in Expanded right now. I personally think it's the strongest deck in Expanded, and that is Trevenant BREAK. Now, I know we have went over this deck in Standard, but I think in Expanded it gains a lot of new friends, which makes it really, really good. Now, someone suggested that when I'm in this overview screen, if I double click a card, it works, but you see, I just clicked a Super Rod and Phantump popped up. If I click a Wally, I'm double clicking, nothing's happening. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know if it's me or if it's PTCGO or something. As you see, I'm double clicking all this stuff and it's not working. I don't know why. I'm clicking on Trevenant and it's not working. So that's why I always have to make it smaller. We could try it in trainers. See, I just clicked the Level Ball Mewtwo popped up. So if anybody knows how to fix this, let me know and I'll try to fix it. But let's go over Pokemon and let's go over Trevenant. Let's go over Trevenant BREAK. Alright, so you play 4-4-3 Trevenant BREAK line. First off, the Phantump is a really good card. It has the attack Ascension. Search your deck for a card that evolves from this Pokemon. Put that onto this Pokemon. Shuffle your deck afterwards. And this way, you can just automatically get a turn 2 Trevenant, or turn 1 if you go first, or go second. If you go second, you can attack, which is really nice to get that Trevenant out. And Trevenant has that Forest Curse ability, making it where your opponent can't play any of the item cards, which is why this deck is so strong. Like, turn 1 item lock is probably one of the greatest things in the game right now. Tree Slam 16 does 20 damage to 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. And here is Trevenant BREAK. It has 160 HP. So it is a tank. It still has the ability from the Forest Curse. Your opponent can't play it in the item cards. But they have this attack Silent Fear, and you can put 3 damage counters on each of your opponent's Pokemon, which might not seem like a lot, 3, but I promise over time it's going to work. Within 6 turns, you can take a game by knocking out all their EX Pokemon, which is really strong. So that's going to be your main attacker. We play 2 Shaymin, which, you know, helps set up the draw. You have 6 cards in your hand. And one of the deck's biggest weakness is Yveltal. And to counter that, we have these 2 Pokemon right here. We have a Mewtwo with X-Ball, does 20 damage times the amount of energy attached to this Pokemon and the defending Pokemon. And he also has attack Side Drive, which does 120. And this might sound kind of confusing, but one of the big things that happened at Regionals back in winter time, whenever the Trevenant BREAK won down in Florida, I can't remember exactly when it was. During one of the rounds, a guy kept Sky Returning. And what I mean by this is he used Shaymin, Sky Return, send up a new Shaymin, Sky Return, send up a new Shaymin. And so that way his Shaymins would never get knocked out. And this constantly happened over and over again. But to kind of break that, you can just use Side Drive, knock out their Shaymins, and that way they can't Shaymin loop. So Side Drive is a really good attack to knock out Shaymins, which is really cool. And one Wobbuffet with Psychic Assault. This attack does 10 base, and this attack does 10 more damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. And by using Silent Fear over and over again, you can put a lot of damage counters on an Yveltal, which is probably your biggest weakness, and just use Turbo Assault to knock it. Psychic Assault to knock it out. Sorry. And it has Bio Barricade as well, which makes it which each player has no abilities except for a Psychic Pokemon. So that's going to be, I almost said that's going to be all your Pokemon. But the main Pokemon in this deck that's really good is one Jirachi. Jirachi has the ability Stellar Guidance. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, you may search your deck for a supporter card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, shuffle your deck afterwards. Now, remember that Jirachi has 90 HP, and the reason why that's so good is because we play 3 Level Balls. Search deck for Pokemon with 90 HP or less, reveal it, and put it into your hand. So Level Ball can search out a Jirachi, and then what you can do is you can Jirachi for a Wally, search your deck for a card that evolves from one of your Pokemon, excluding Pokemon EX, and put it onto that Pokemon, shuffle your deck afterwards. You can only play 1 supporter card per turn. So you can almost guarantee a turn 1 Wally, because not only do you have Level Balls to get out Jirachi, you have Ultra Balls as well to search out Jirachi to get that turn 1 Wally and to get that Trevenant BREAK online almost immediately, which is great. 1 Battle Compressor puts supporter cards in the discard pile, 1 Computer Search for consistency. So not only do you have Jirachi, you have Computer Search that can search out Wallies, which is really nice. Discard 2 cards from your hand, search deck for any card, and put it into your hand. 1 Eco Arm, shuffle 3 tools, 3 tool cards from your discard pile back into your deck. This way we can use Bursting Balloons, 3 Level Ball, 1 Super Rod, shuffle 3 to any combination of Pokemon and basic energies from your discard pile back into your deck. 4 Ultra Ball, 4 VS Seeker to reuse supporter cards, one AZ, which I'm contemplating cutting. It seems good sometimes. Put one Pokemon back into your hand. You could pick up like a Shaymin on the bench, maybe a Jirachi AZ back into your hand so your opponent can't Lysandre and have a free knockout. So I mean, AZ does have its purpose, but sometimes I wish it was like a third in or a second Colress. Colress, you shuffle your hand in deck, then draw number of cards equal to the number of bench Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's. One Lysandre, 2 in. Or Sycamore in. Such a good card. I love in so much. I'm so glad it's back in standard. For Dimension Valley, each Psychic Pokemon's attacks cost 1 color, so less, which means all you need for Silent Fear is just 1 Psychic Energy, because that color is basically worked with, or being dealt with the Dimension Valley, which is great. Side Drive just needs 2 Psychics. X-Ball just needs a Psychic Energy. Wobbuffet just needs a Psychic Energy. You can use Ascension with no energy. If you have a Dimension Valley is such a good card in this deck. Alrighty. And for Bursting Balloon, if the Pokemon this card is attached to is your active Pokemon, it is damaged by an opponent's attack. Put 6 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. So not only do we have Silent Fear doing 30 everywhere, if you attach a Bursting Balloon to your active Trevenant and they hit your Trevenants, then the Bursting Balloon will hit them for 60. Bring it up to 90 total. Then once again, you can put another Bursting Balloon down. Silent Fear, bring it up to 120, and now they attack you. They're going to get it for 180 damage total, knocking out their EX Pokemon, which is fantastic. And Burst Balloon is such a good card. And 2 Float Stone to help give free retreat onto any Pokemon, maybe your Shaymins or your Wobbuffets if need be. You play 8 energy. It is 3 Mystery and 5 Psychic, 3 Mystery Energy. Can only be attached to Psychic Pokemon. The retreat cost of this Pokemon attached to is 2 less, which is very, very good. Now, Wobbuffet does have free retreat, which is nice. Trevenant has a 1 retreat cost, so basically you just treat that Mystery Energy if you want to treat a Trevenant. Mewtwo has no retreat cost now, so Mystery Energy is a really good card to help retreat some Pokemon if needed. Maybe a Trevenant, if it's heavily damaged, you can set up a new one. Remember, that Trevenant Break only needs 1 energy to attack, which is really, really neat. So there's Trevenant Break. Like I said, I think it is one of the strongest decks in Expanded right now. It can be dark. I've seen it before multiple times do it. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and let's see this deck in action. Alright, putting against El Panda 95, playing a water fighting and a colorless deck. This could be, I don't know, Garchomp Octillery maybe? I don't know, it could be a lot of different things. Call heads, and we won the coin flip. So the question is, can we get turn 1 Trevenant or not? Alrighty, and no, that's a mulligan. That is a big mulligan, and my opponent will know that we are playing Trevenant. It is, that is pretty obvious. Alright, so they put their Pokemon in the active, and, they're gonna see what I'm playing. We're gonna try again. I want to take number 2. Alright, so we do get the turn 1 Wally. What's up, man? Alright. So, we're gonna start Phantump. We got Wally and 2 Trevenants. Alright, things are looking pretty good for us. Let's see, our opponent has a Landorus EX. Okay, not really concerned about this from the start. So we're gonna Wally, get out the Trevenants. We could put down a Phantump, he could snipe that, but then we have another Trevenant. So I think that's okay putting that down, and we are just going to end our turn. And next turn we have a good turn, we can put down a Trevenant, Dimension Valley, Computer Search, get a Sycamore. Oh man. Oh, I know who this is now. Alright, so, oh man, I'm so excited. This is Eduardo. Alright, he played Hippowdon at U.S. Nationals, getting top 8. And, yeah, we're gonna see is Hippo's still good and expanded or not? That is the question. Toad will come down as well. Fighting energy, and we'll see a Hammerhead doing 30 and fit 30, because we are resistance to fighting. On our turn, we get a Level Ball. So put down the Trevenant. We'll put down the Dimension Valley. We will Computer Search, discard 1 and 2. And with this, we'll get a Sycamore. Sycamore. We'll Level Ball for a Phantump. So that we have 2 Phantumps. Oh, I have another Phantump ready to go to Trevenant. We'll put that down. Put a Sycamore. Can we get a break and an energy? Alright, so we do get it. We can Ultra Ball, discard Mewtwo and the Wobbuffet. We'll get a Trevenant break. And, yep, there we go. We got the turn 2. Alright, so high five. There we go. We Sycamore with no cards in our hand. Trevenant Break will come down. Psychic Energy to this guy. I'm going to Float Stone this guy, and we will Tree Slam, doing 30 everywhere. Now, the reason why I Float Stone this guy, if you Lysandre this guy up, we really don't have free retreat, so that way we can free retreat. 30 everywhere, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Next turn, we are going to Colress only again 4, and there is a Hippo on. It has the attack Resistance Desert. It does 60 during your opponent's next turn to prevent all effects of attacks, including damage done to this Pokemon by opponent's EX. We see an N. Alright, so we get 6 new cards. A Fighting Energy goes down to the Landors, and we get, okay, we have a pretty good hand. I would say so. We're going to see another Hammerhead doing 30, and where does the 30 damage go? So looks like it is going to go on this guy. And on to our turn, what do we get? So we get a VS Seeker. We'll put down a Trevenant Break, and I might just VS Seeker for a Wally, so that way this guy doesn't get knocked out. So yeah, we're going to Wally, put that down. And now what we really need is a, what is it? We really need a Sacred Ash to get back our stuff. So put that down. We'll put a Mystery Energy on this guy. And we will Silent Fear one more time. Now you can Land's Judgment. It will do 8, 100, minus 80. So yeah, not a knockout yet. He will need another Strong Energy. Unless he wants to discard all his Fighting Energies, not Landers. Which I don't think he really wants to. That'd be really weird if he does. But, I mean, we'll see what happens. But things are looking good for us. We are spreading the damage. We just need to get a Sacred Ash to get back that Wobbuffet so we can use Psychic Assault. We see a Juniper. He's going to discard his hand, draw 7 new cards. Alright, so Similarity, Assault Vest, Muscle Band, DC, and he's probably looking for a Strong Energy to get this Land's Judgment to knock us out. And if he doesn't, I wonder what he will do. So Strong Energy to the active. And he will start knocking us out. So yeah, Land's Judgment. Going to do 100 damage exactly. Going to knock us out. Wow, that's pretty exciting. My opponent will go down to 5 cards. Okay. We'll send up a Trevenant with the Float Stone. Why not? On to our turn. We get a Mystery Energy. We'll put that on this guy. I wish we had... Oh, man. I don't know if the other Trevenants in the deck, the Trevenant Break. Let me press done right now. This guy has 130 HP left, so he can tank for a second. So I'm going to VS Seeker for a Wally. We're going to see the other breaks in the deck. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not going to lie to you. So a Wally. And the break is in the deck, so that's great. We'll put that on that active. And I want to free retreat to this guy. And we will use Silent Fear doing 30 everywhere. Okay. So bring it up to, what, 90? Okay, so 90 HP left. Question is, will he discard all of his Fighting Energies or not to take the knockout this turn? Oh, man, that is the question. Will he do that or not? That will set him back 3 turns if he decides to do this or not. He could do a Land's Judgment, do 100 exactly, which we still have 30 HP left. But then he can Lysandre and snipe us, maybe? Huh. Things are getting weird. We see a Zerosic going to discard the Mystery Energy. We have another one in our hand. Not too concerned about that. He's just trying to slow us down. The real question is, does he have a Stadium in his hand? But we will have to VS Seeker or a Sycamore, and that'll be a 3rd VS Seeker, which is not the greatest, but maybe okay. We see a Hammerhead doing 30-30. Oh, wait, 50. I mean, he can still knock us out. All right, so it's like Mystery Energy active, VS Seeker, for a Sycamore, okay. We will Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 7 new cards, and let's see, what do we get? Alrighty, we get a Bursting Balloon. Finally, Bursting Balloon coming down. So Bursting Balloon to the active. We will Level Ball, but I'm pretty sure there's 90 more Phantoms in the deck. Yep. Let's see what's in the deck. Okay, 2 Bursting Balloons, a Super Rod. Okay, so Super Rod is in the deck. We will have to shuffle a bunch of cards back into the deck. We will Silent Fear, doing 30 everywhere. Alrighty, so it brings up to 120, and if he attacks us, this Landers will get knocked out. He did use his Zerosic, but knowing him, he probably plays 2 of them. Alrighty, so there's a Lysandre bringing up this guy, and that will take a knockout on us. Okay. Alright, so he's going to take a knockout. Going down to 4 prize cards, but I think, so we'll see a Land's Judgment going to knock us out. But I think we're going to be okay. We can use Tree Slam doing 60, 20, 20. And yeah, yeah, we can take a knock on Hippowdon, bring his Toad down to very low HP, and we should be okay. 100 damage coming down to Trevenant. We just need to hit the Super Rod. That's the main thing. We'll send it to Trevenant. The Burst Balloon will get popped off. Bye-bye Burst Balloon. We get a Love Ball. Psychic Energy to the active. And I guess we will... Man, I guess we'll have to use our 4th VS Seeker, or we'll just have to discard our 4th VS Seeker. So we're going to Sycamore, discard our hand. We are looking for a Super Rod. Okay, so we got a Super Rod, Bursting Balloon, so Super Rod, shuffle back in a Phantump, Trevenant, and a oh man. Oh, buddy. How many? Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it back in Mewtwo, a Psychic, what to do? Alright, so Mewtwo for sure. A Trevenant Break and a Trevenant. 1, 2. Yeah, those... Yeah, seems fine. I'm just scared if he knocks us out somehow this turn, we'll just lose the game. So, Burst Balloon to the active. We will Tree Slam. Knock it out the active. Let me make sure. Yep, 60, 20, 20. We'll knock out the Hippowdon as well. So, 60, 20, 20. We'll take 3 prize cards, and hopefully we get something good off these 3. So, 1, 2... for the EX, so Sycamore and a Phantump. There we go. That's what we needed. Taking one more. We get a Eco Arm to get back some stuff. Toad comes up to the active. We could just Tree Slam, doing 60, putting some damage on the bench as well. We see Karina. This will get down a fighting Pokemon for sure. Let's see, which would they go for? Would they go for Hippo Potato or Landorus? Most likely a Landorus. I imagine that's what we'll see come down. Yep, there's a Landorus. Okay. Oh man, do we? Oh man, we should have shuffled back in the Wobbuffet. Oh man, Wobbuffet would have been so much better. Alright, yep, the Wobbuffet would have been a lot better to put in the deck. So must have been as well with the Karina. Okay. We'll see a Landorus come down. Okay. He's only played 1 Lysandre, a fighting energy to that guy. Okay. And a pass on to our turn. Alright, Burst Balloon gets discarded. And I think I'm going to Ultra Ball. Discard Mewtwo and a Shaymin. And yeah, I kind of want to see what's in the deck. So let's discard those 2. Alright, let's see. Okay, there's an N. Mewtwo's, 1 Psychic Energy, 1 in our hand. Okay, alright. So we have 2 Psychic Energies overall left. There might be some in the prize card as well. So I'm going to Ultra Ball for Mewtwo. I'm going to Eco Arm, shuffle back in. A Bursting, Float Stone Bursting, okay. We will put down a Mewtwo. Put a Psychic Energy on it. And so this way we can side drive this Landorus. Put down a Phantump, and we will end putting our opponent at 4 cards, and maybe his hand will get clogged with cards he doesn't need. We get a Lysandre, Bursting Balloon, and a Float Stone. Okay. So I'm actually just going to Silent Fear, do 30-30. So this way we can smack the Landorus twice. Bring it up to 60 with 120 left, and then we can side drive for the knockouts. I think that's what we're going to try to go for. I think that's our best plan right now. We could Burst the Balloon as well, and he will have to Lysandre around this Trevenant. Alright, so another fighting to go to the Landorus. The only thing I'm scared of is a Land's Judgment. On our turn, we get an Ultra Ball. I think all of our Shaymins are discarded. Yep. Okay, so Burst Balloon the active. We will Silent Fear. Yeah. Wait, we could do... Yeah, Silent Fear would be the better one. Do a 30-tout Landorus, and what we can do next turn is side drive to knock it out. We'll take 2 prize cards. All we need is energy. There's a Dimension Valley and an AZ. Here comes a Landorus. Does he have the fighting energy or not? If he does, he'll get smacked. Oh man, if he smacks us, does he discard all the fighting energy so that way Mewtwo doesn't X-Ball for a giant number? Does he have a Lysandre as well? There's a lot of stuff that goes on. There's a Karina. Alright, so he'll get a fighting Pokemon and an item card. Alright. Alrighty, what to do? I mean, X-Ball can do 20, 40, 60, which is not a knockout. There's a Hippo Potato coming down. Does Hippo Potato win us the game? No, he has 70 HP, so we can't Tree Slam it for a knockout. We could Lysandre it up and get it stuck in the active if he does put it down. Oh man, if he puts it down, he's going to be in trouble. But I doubt he's going to put it down. That'd be a very big mistake. But no Lysandre this turn, so that's great. No Lysandre. If we draw into a Psychic Energy, we can win the game right now. Question is, can we find a Lysandre? There's a Hard Charm going to their hand as well. Will he put down the Hippo Potato or not? And he is going to put down the Hippo Potato. Alright, he has 90 HP. Oh my goodness, even more because I expanded. I forgot about that. But now we can just Lysandre this guy up and keep it stuck in the active spot. It has a 4 retreat cost. Holy cow. Alright, but can we top deck a Psychic Energy? There's only one left in our deck. If we get it, we pretty much just win the game. Question is, does he smack us with a Hammerhead or not? I bet that's what he's deciding. If he does, he is going to be in trouble because then we get X-Ball for 20, 40, 60 and win the game. Pass on our turn. Burst Balloon will get discarded. And there's a Battle Compressor. Okay. So we're going to Compressor. We're going to discard cards we really don't need. Which we pretty much need everything. I'm going to discard the N, Trevenant, and Trevenant. Yeah, we're just going to discard these three. We're just going to go with this Mewtwo and this Trevenant. I think that'd be okay to win the game. We need this Dimension Valley for the side drive, so I'm going to discard those three. I'm going to Lysandre, bring up this guy, and we are going to Tree Slam. Okay. So 60-20, if he does not find a way to retreat this Hippo Potato, we can just win by using Silent Fear. Alright, so let's see what happens. What does our opponent have? And things are not looking good for him. There's a Hawlucha coming down. Okay. Does he have an AZ? Cassius? Another Pokemon Salinity will help him out as well. Oh, man. Let's see. The question is, did he have another Lysandre in the deck or not? Alright, let's see. Can we win it or not? Looks like we might take the victory against the Hippo Potato deck. I love Hippowdon. I did fairly well with that at Worlds, so I do love this deck a lot. Oh, man. Alright, good game, bud. So yeah, it looks like he did. He said, good game. Should have kept a Hexmaniac instead of Evo Soda. On to our turn. We get a Float Stone, so we wouldn't have the game either way, but we will Tree Slam, knocking out the active, and do 20-20. So there's Trevenant Break versus Hippo Potato Hippowdon, which, man, I love this deck so much. Shout out to Edwater for pounding that deck. I do love Hippowdon a lot. And we get a mystery prize. Let's see, what do we get out of it? We get a mystery prize and a token. Let's see, what do we get? 3 tokens. Okay, a little bit more of these things. Alright. And, alright, we'll press done. Let's see, what does our wheel give us? It gives us 1 Ancient Origin packs. There we go. Alrighty. But we'll see one more game with the deck here in a second. Hopefully it's another exciting game. Alright, putting against Meta Knight, playing a Steel, Colors, Dark, and a Psychic deck. So it is going to be some kind of Evital deck, and we get to go first. Can we get the turn 1 Trevenant into play or not? That is the question. Not with this hand, we can't. Alright, so we're going to press done. And hopefully we top deck a Battle Compressor, because I really don't want to Sycamore this hand away. There's a Rayquaza. My brain hurts. Okay, so Mystery Energy, and we're going to Sycamore. Which is not going to Sycamore, that's not turn 1, but hey, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. I'll put down a Phantump, and try, because like we have 3 Bursting Balloons in our hand, so Bursting Balloon in turn? Like, man, this is, oh man, these are some terrible starts. Alright, but let's see what Meta Knight has. They're playing some kind of Rayquaza deck. I did not expect this at all. I definitely thought it was some kind of dark deck. There's a DC to the active. We'll see a Rayquaza Spirit Link coming down. And, I mean, they can't use any of their abilities. So no Shaymins, no Hoopa. Just a Rayquaza Break coming down. Alright, I mean, Mega Rayquaza Break. Oh, they have a Spirit Link, duh. So Trainer's Mail, I'm not sure if they got anything. Jirachi, which they can't use because we have Wobbuffet. And a Sycamore, okay, alright. I'm sorry, opponent, I don't know why you put that into Jirachi, but I'm sorry about that, buddy. Alright. So Jirachi comes down. And we might have to like double Burst Balloon Sycamore and hopefully hit an Eco Arm for later to get back our Burst Balloons. And maybe Psychic Soul for 10. Trainer's Mail. Things are looking weird right now for us. For an Ultra Ball, they could still get Hoopa. I think I accidentally said they couldn't use Hoopa, but they can use Hoopa because it is a Psychic Pokemon, except for Psychic Pokemon. So yep, there's a Hoopa. We will see a Scoundrelling. Gonna search for 3 EX Pokemon, but the thing is, if my opponent puts down a bunch of easy EX Pokemon for us to knock out, we can just pretty much win regardless. So Hoopa gonna search for 3 EXs. I wonder what they will be. They can't use Shaymins. They can't use. Okay, so there's a Keldeo, Shaymin, and Rayquaza. Alrighty, and oh, do they have an? Oh man, if they get Mega Turbo somehow, I'll be fairly sad. I would be really sad if they somehow Mega Turboed. But let's see, what does our opponent have? I mean, we have a Trevenant, which is good. We just need a Super Rod back in these 2 Trevenants. A Rayquaza comes down, okay. Rayquaza Spirit comes down. Another Mega Rayquaza, most likely. I mean, I think they have another Mega Rayquaza. I think, maybe. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe they don't. But we'll see. Well, I mean, does my opponent have an Ultra Ball to get out a Mega Turbo this turn? If they do, they'll need one more Pokemon right now, because right now they're doing 3, 6, 9. They need one more to do 120 to knock out our Wobbuffet. There's an Ultra Ball. Going to discard a Dark and a Battle Compressor. Is the time is... Are we going to see a turn 1 knockout on our Wobbuffet? Looks like we'll see another Hoopa come down. Alright, so going to see another Scoundrelling. And do they have a Mega Turbo in their hand to get out this turn 1 Mega Rayquaza? Alright, so Scoundrelling gonna search for some EX Pokemon, probably a Mega Rayquaza, maybe another Rayquaza or something, I'm not sure. Okay, Mega Rayquaza, Darkrai, and a Shaymin. Alright. Alright, so it looks like a dark Mega Rayquaza deck. I haven't really seen this before, but hey, it looks like it is working. Mega Rayquaza coming down. We know there's like a Shaymin, Darkrai, Keldeo, a bunch of Pokemon in their hand. I'm like 99% sure. Okay, pass on our turn. Burst Balloon gets popped. Colress comes down. Ooh, fantastic. So we're going to Burst Balloon the active, put down Trevenant, and we're going to Colress for 6. And we're looking for an Energy, maybe some more Phantumps. Or none, that's great. So put down a Level Ball. We'll get down a Phantump. Put down the Phantump. I was looking for an Energy to maybe put on this guy. Oh, man. Alright, so I'm going to Computer Search, discard Burst Balloon and a Sycamore. And yeah, we need an Energy attachment for the turn. So we're going to grab a Psychic Energy, seems fine. Alright, so Psychic Energy go into our hand, put it on the Trevenant, and we will just pass. Now, they hit us, he'll get popped for 60, which is great. We'll either send him to Trevenant Break, maybe trying to find another Trevenant, trying to get 2 of them ready to go. Start using Silent Fear. So we might be okay. I know his hand is like full of Pokemon. I'm not sure how many's in there, but there's a lot in there. There's a DC to the active, okay. I know there's a Keldeo, Shaymin, I'm not sure what else is in there. But Burst Balloon, pop in the Mega Rayquaza. Alrighty, my opponent will go down to 5 prize cards. Let's send up Trevenant and on to our turn. Let's see what happens. We get a VS Seeker, so put down a Trevenant Break. And I'm going to VS Seeker for a Colress. Yeah, that's... Oh, we could Lysandre. But if he gets a Dark Energy, he just gets free retreat. And we need to wait. Yeah, we need to wait to attack this turn. How many VS Seekers are in our discard pile? Just 1. Oh, we played this. We'll have 3. Ugh, it's not good. So let's grab a Colress. Play the Colress. Gonna get 6 whole new cards. Let's see, what do we get? Oh, we get a Dimension Valley. I was supposed to cry. I was about to cry. Compressor, we'll discard... Oh, man. What to discard? That is the question. Is Super Rod here? Wait, Super Rod's in our hand. Okay, cool. So Super Rod's in our hand. That's great. Eco Arm's in here as well. Alright. So I guess I just need this card like 1 card, maybe. I think we need to discard the Wallies. Oh, man. Wally can't be discarded. Okay, I'm going to discard something random. Float Stone. That seems cool. I was just basically looking to see what's in our deck. So we'll put those in there. Super Rod. Shuffle back in. Trevenant, and a Wobbuffet? Yeah, seems okay. Put those 3 back in the deck. And we will Silent Fear, doing 30 everywhere. Now, my opponent will still need a... He'll need a Skyfield and some stuff to knock us out. But can he find a Skyfield in 1 Pokemon? If he does, we might be in trouble. Oh, we didn't find a Burst Balloon out as well. But we are starting to put pressure with Silent Fear, which is great. But do they find a Skyfield? That is the question. Now they can't play any of their item cards. So they drew into VS Seeker. That'd be great for us because they can't use it. They can't use Trainer's Mail. They might have a Hex Maniac, but that doesn't really do anything for them. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Now, if they don't have... Okay, there's a Lysandre. Bringing up this guy. They'll take a knockout on Phantump. And now they can use trainer cards. I wonder what they will go for. That is the question. Oh, man. Okay, so they'll bring up the Phantump. Gonna smack it for a knockout. If we get another Phantump, we can just put that down Wally to a Phantump. That'd be okay. So let's see. What will our opponent do? Do they have any trainer cards? I still know there's like multiple Pokemon in their hand. But nope, just an ammo break for a knockout. He'll go down to 4 prize cards. Alright, we'll promote the Trevenant break. Can we top deck a Phantump or something good? Okay, a Psychic Energy. Psychic Energy might be useful. Yeah, we'll put that. No, let's just Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 7 new cards. Alright, let's see what we get. So we get a Phantump. We get a Level Ball to get another Phantump. Alright, so those two guys come down. With next turn, we can Wally into a Trevenant, and then, no, we can Ultra Ball for Trevenant, then Wally into Break, maybe? I don't know. But we're going to Psychic Energy this guy for sure, and we're going to use Sonic Flare doing 30 everywhere. We can almost knock out this Jirachi. Alright, to our opponent's turn. Oh, man, we didn't find a Burst Balloon either. How many are in discard pile? 3 Burst Balloons are in the discard pile. Eco Arm has not been played yet. Okay. This is our 4th VS Seeker as well. Or no, 3rd VS Seeker, okay. What we can do next turn is maybe Lysandre up this guy and start using Sonic Fury everywhere. There's a Winona. Go to search for 3 colors Pokemon. Question is, do they have a Skyfield or not? There's a Swablu, Altaria, Mega Rayquaza. Okay. Don't really care about any of those. I'm just playing the Lysandre of a Hoopa, and hopefully that just sticks. Might seem kind of crazy. An Ammo Break for not a knockout, 150. We are surviving by 10 HP. On to our turn. We get a Trevenant. That's great. We'll put that down. And yeah, we're going to VS Seeker for Lysandre. Bringing up that Hoopa. We just got to hope it sticks. So Lysandre, bring up the Hoopa. We will Silent Fear. Doing 30 everywhere. Taking a knockout on the Jirachi. Alrighty, so knockout on the Jirachi. We'll go down 4 prize cards. Let's see what we get. A Mewtwo and an Ultra Ball. Alrighty, so into our opponent's turn. Let's see what happens. Okay. So next turn, what I could do is if I get a Psychic Energy and a Bursting Balloon, I can do 120 to knock out this guy, put 20 on this guy to bring it down to 50, and if he attacks us, the Bursting Balloon will actually knock out this Rayquaza, which is pretty neat. But let's see, will that work or not? We need to Ultra get another Trevenant out. We have a Trevenant break. We can Jirachi for our Pokemon. So things are looking good for us. That 150 HP is saving us. Oh, he could have a DC to retreat. That could be a possibility. Oh, baby, I didn't think about that. Oh, man. Does he have a DC to retreat this Hoopa? There's a Keldeo coming down. Does he have a Dark Energy? Oh, man, I forgot Darkrai's to play. I'm so silly. I forgot he has Darkrai. If he has a Dark Energy, he gets to retreat this Hoopa. But there's 1 in the discard pile. The max they usually play is 4. Oh man. Alright, so I know 3 of those cards are Swablu, Altaria, Mega Rayquaza, Shaymin maybe, and the other 6 is what we really don't know. There's a Hex Maniac going to shut down our abilities, which is really bad for us right now. Oh man, did I actually put the energy on the wrong Pokemon as well? I think I did. I think I put the wrong energy on the Pokemon. We should have put on this guy, or at least evolved the guy with the energy. Oh man, Squeaky, what are you doing? Alright, Compressor going to discard 3 cards out of their deck. Can they find a Float Stone is the question. Compressor discarding 2 Darks and an Ultra Ball, I think. Okay. Alrighty. I still know that. Okay, there's a Scoop Up. A Scoop Up Cyclone. What? What? Alright, so go send this Rayquaza. Okay. Oh my goodness, I can't even right now. Okay, so Scoop Up Cyclone, pick up the Hoopa. Perfect. Okay. Alright, I guess I'll allow it. Don't really have a chance or a choice. We will see an Level Break knocking us out. Oh, buddy, we need a top deck and supporter card. Alright, so we're going to send up the Trevenant or an Energy. Either one would be fine. Send up the Trevenant onto our turn. Oh, man. We get a Shaymin. Alright, so we put down Trevenant. We are going to Ultra Ball, discard Ultra Ball, and a Shaymin. With this, we'll grab a Trevenant. Oh, there's not another break in our deck as well, which is great. So put down a Trevenant, and we will end our turn. I mean, it's still going to come down to, does my opponent have a, what is it? A Skyfield or not? Oh, man. What we can do next turn is end our opponent down to 3. And if we hit a Psychic Energy, we'll be okay. Oh, man. But no more Trevenant breaks. How many are in discard pile? There's just 1. So 1 is prize. So maybe we can get off the prize cards and we knock out this guy. And we might be okay. We just need to knock out this guy. Wait, do we have another VS Seeker in the deck? We do. Alright, so that might work. Alright. Man, if only we attach energy to the right guy. I mean, we wouldn't have taken a knockout this turn. We would have hit for 30. There's a Dark Energy gun in Rayquaza, okay. That Scoop Up Cyclone, though. I never expected a Scoop Up Cyclone in the deck. So Dark Energy gun in that guy. We know he has a Hoopa in his hand. We know he has a Swablu, Altaria, a Shaymin. So he has 4 right here. We don't know what these 5 cards are. Just waiting for him to drop a Skyfield. He has yet to play a single Skyfield, which is very, very strange. But maybe his hand's just full of stuff. But there's an Ammo Break. Woo, alright, so 120 damage. Okay. On to our turn. We get into Dimension Valley. Okay, so I'm going to put down a Mewtwo. I'm going to put down a Jirachi. We're going to use Stellar Guidance. I think I'm just going to go for Sycamore. Just YOLO Sycamore. How many energies are left in our deck? There's 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we're going to grab Sycamore. We're going to play the Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 70 cards. We need to get an energy this turn. Alright, good. We got an energy in a Dimension Valley. So we're going to energy this guy. We will Silent Fear, doing 30 everywhere. Okay. We don't even take a knockout. Oh my goodness. Alright. Cool. Good. Don't worry. I didn't want to take a knockout. I was just kidding. I didn't want to take a knockout. There's a Skyfield finally coming down. Oh, baby. You got what I need. Alright, so Swablu comes down. Altaria comes down. Oh, man. We didn't draw to Burst Balloon either. Rayquaza comes down. Okay. Cool. Great. Hoopa comes down. Can you Scoundrel Ring? Alright, so Scoundrel Ring, gonna, guess get nothing else, okay. Oh, buddy. Winona, gonna search for 3 colors Pokemon, okay. Oh, baby. Okay. Alright, Shaymin coming down, gonna draw 3. Alright. Okay. He's gonna take a knockout, going down to 1, or going down to 2. Oh, buddy. Okay. Alright. Okay, we gotta think about this. Ammo Break. Okay. So, okay, so take a knockout. Oh, man. Okay, I'm so scared right now. I don't know how we're gonna win this game. We're gonna send up Jirachi. We have a Float Stone. Doesn't really matter. We're gonna promote that. Okay, on to our turn. We get an Ultra Ball. We're gonna put a Float Stone on the active. I'm going to Ultra Ball and discard Ultra Ball in. And I want to see what's left in the deck. That is the question. What's left in our deck? I don't care about these cards. Alright, so the Lysandre is prized right now. The last VS Seeker. That's what we really need. We could Shaymin. You draw more cards. And then we can end our opponent down to a certain much. Oh, man. Yeah, we need to go for this. So grab that. Put down a Wobbuffet. Put down a Shaymin to draw 2. We need to hit an energy off these 2. Come on, energy. Alright, so we can put a Mystery Energy on this guy. We can Bursting Balloon it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll have a 1 turn left to win the game. But we can win the game if he doesn't knock us out. So yeah, I'm gonna Burst Balloon this guy. I want to end my opponent. And we should be okay as long as he doesn't have another Lysandre. Alright, so grab those. We will retreat. You know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to retreat to this guy. And then I'm going to use Eco Arm. If my opponent plays a Bunnelby, we could just lose. So I'm going to Eco Arm. Shuffle back in. Float Stone. Bursting. Okay. It does come down to, does he have a Lysandre energy or not? Oh, man. We don't have a Dimension Valley. I am so silly. Alright, so we're going to end my turn, and we're going to cry right now, because I forgot we didn't have a Dimension Valley. I didn't want to put down a Dimension Valley, because then my opponent could put down the Hippo, or discard the Hippo with all the damage on it, which we really, really need right now. Alright, but let's see what my opponent decides to do. Oh man, I forgot. He needs 3 energies to attack. I was imagining the break. We probably should have just sent it to Wobbuffet and knocked him out. Oh man, so Dark Energy that guy? Okay. Alright. How many? I don't know how many energies we have left. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie. We see a retreat to this Rayquaza. And do we just see a pass? Oh man, okay. So on to our turn, we need to top deck a Bursting Balloon right here. That's not what we needed. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to... Hopefully this works. Float Stone this guy. We'll keep the Float Stone in our hand, I don't care. Put a Psychic Energy. We are going to Tree Slam for not a knockout. That is great. Yep, we're going to Tree Slam. Doing 60, and we're going to put 20 here. If he does not have energy, we can just win next turn. Alright, so we're going to... Oh, no, we're not. Wait, yeah, brings it up to 80, okay. Does he have another energy in his hand? Oh, man. Oh, baby. Oh, man. So many misplays on my side of the field, but can we do it or not? He can still retreat into the Darkrai. But does he have another energy? He did... Compressor, way 3. There's a DC. There's a Russian. Okay. So he's going to Russian, send the Keldeo. On to our turn. We get a Bursting Balloon. I guess we'll put it on the active. We're going to use Tree Slam. One more time. 60. 20. And 20 here. Okay. So put pressure on both these guys. Owen is 2 attackers. We're putting pressure. We're taking 1 prize card. Going down to 2. Can we take the game? There's a Trevenant break in AZ. Oh, man. All right, on to our opponent's turn. Let's see what happens. Can we take the game or not? Oh, man. Oh, man. So many misplays on my side. I feel we do get the game against the Mega Rayquaza deck. That's what I'm talking about. Alrighty. Woo! All right, next turn we could have braked, and we could have actually taken 4 prize cards off of these 2 guys. And there we go. There is Trevenant break. We had such a rough game there. But, hey, we did it. And, oh, we didn't get up. Man, that was 19 minutes long. I'm sorry about that. But let's see what we get out of the bonus wheel. Hopefully it's something good. Let's see, what do we get? And I guess we don't get anything because we already got that. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. You kind of see how strong Trevenant break is. I kind of misplayed there a little bit. But my opponent could never use his VS Seekers, his Mega Turbos, which is really, really great for us. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great Thursday. Alrighty, bye.